Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hockey fans, and welcome to Glenview Community Center for the Varsity 2 Glenbrook North Glenbrook South game. Today's game features on the inside Glenbrook Spartans and your Glenbrook South Titans. And now let's meet the teams. First for the visiting team in green. Defenseman number 4, Sullivan Lyon. Forward number 15, Timothy Sipko. Forward number 16, Christian Magnuson. Defenseman number 17, Rory Circus. Forward number 18, Connor Higgins. Forward number 19, Jaden K-Leon. Forward number 26, Victor Brennan. Tonight's starting goaltender, number 31, Benjamin Hellman. Forward number 33, William Brakovic. Forward number 34, James Morrissey. Forward number 55, Austin Lopez. Defenseman number 61, Jordan Eckstein. Forward number 68, Blake Smith. Defenseman number 81, Brandon Contreras. Forward number 78, Carter Tillman. Defenseman number 84, Brady Andrews. Forward number 87, Max Copeland. And defenseman number 96, Anthony Chen. This Spartans are coached by Jeffrey Marks. He is assisted by Adam Polakidis, Ben Stein, and Seth Miller. And now make some noise for your Glenbrook South Titans! Let's meet the team. Number 3, goaltender Isaac Paul. For number 11, Teddy McCoy. For number 19, Jacob Steele. For number 20, Greg Vanderpool. Defenseman number 21, Anthony Pinto. For number 32, Caleb Sid. For number 33, Ryan O'Grant. Goaltender number 35, Cooper Kapinski. For number 38, Henry Newell. For number 40, Alexander Tuta. For number 43, Oliver Scheffler. For number 48, Aiden Kennedy. For number 57, Charlie Tunicani. Defenseman number 59, Declan Quinn. Defenseman number 71, Reagan Mendoza. For number 72, Mitchell Adams. For number 83, Oliver Newell. For number 86, Michael Killian. meet tonight's officials. Tonight's officials referees are Greg Ellwanger and Kevin Hubler. The lines people are Ibrahim Arifi and Mir Sachs. Last May, the Glenbrook South community lost a young man due to a careless accident. Marko Nikolic was a senior at Glenbrook South and a close friend with several of us at Glenbrook South hockey. Tonight's game is about honoring Marko along with his family, friends, and all others impacted by this senseless tragedy. The Glenbrook South Hockey Organization would like to donate $5,000 to the Marko Nikolic Foundation. And now, will you all please join us in observing a moment of silence to honor Marko's legacy. Thank you. And now, please rise if able and remove headwear if wearing, and welcome to perform our national anthem, Sean Vincent.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched was so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for Sean Vincent. And now, before our game gets started, we would like to welcome Marko's parents, Rebecca and Nikolic, along with Marko's brother Luke Nikolic and Marko's girlfriend Ella Schreiber, along with their family, to set ice for tonight's ceremonial puck drop. And now we will have our 5-minute pregame warm-up. Come on, time hockey!
Welcome into the South Hockey Network, everybody, live on YouTube, live from Glenview Community Ice Center. As after the pregame ceremony, the teams are warming up, and it's finally time for game number 2 of this doubleheader right here in Glenview. After the alumni game has come to a close, it's time for the AHL edition of the North-South rivalry game, tradition right before Thanksgiving, and it's good that the Varsity 2 teams now both have a team. Glenbrook North adding their Varsity 2 team this year, so they get to actually play in this North-South game themselves. My name is Dylan Ward. Alongside me is my father, John Ward, as we're ready to call what's going to be just as fun of a game, but just a little bit more competitive than what we saw moments ago.
Yeah, Dylan, we just witnessed the alumni game, and that was so much fun. It was just 2 periods of hockey, but it was a blast watching those guys skate. I actually thought that so many of those guys must have played some men's hockey or something, because they look really, really good on skates. But this is the serious game of the 2. And I always get a little bit more excited about that. The stands are packed. We're here for a good cause tonight, and it's just been a great night. And just thanks again for asking me to do this.
Now, we just saw some of the Nikitich family, including his parents, his brother Luke, and his girlfriend Ella Schreiber, alongside some of her family as well, drop the puck. As you mentioned, great game for a great cause. But how about this Glenbrook South Varsity 2 team coming into this one, winners of 8 consecutive league games, 10 consecutive games overall, not to mention a pretty sweet debut of their new look. The white jerseys with the gold accents and some navy blue in there. It's quite interesting. What do you think about it, John?
Well, I think it's really cool. I don't know too much about this team. I think it's the first time I'm going to be doing one of their games. But actually, when they came on the ice, I didn't even really recognize them as the GBS team. But
right.
It is a very cool combo. They got the nice GBS on the left pant leg. So some sophisticated uniforms. I also like the North uniforms with the Montreal logo and stripes on the back. Not the logo, but the stripe.
I get what you're saying. So the teams are meeting at their benches now as warm-ups have concluded. One player I want to highlight here is Mitchell Adams. He's the captain of this team through 10 games in league play, 8 goals, 9 assists. For 17 points, and not to mention, if you've been following the Varsity 1 team, he's been called up for the last couple of games, so he's actually playing double duty as of right now, with him filling in for Adam Sokol's injury, playing on both the Varsity 2 team and the Varsity 1 team, and the captain of this team right here getting some decent minutes on the Varsity 1 team, so he's been having, as Jim Philbin Jr. put it, the time of his life, playing just about double the amount of hockey as everyone else with Glenbrook South.
Yeah, so you take a look also some of the other players to watch, the Tutai, Alexander Tutai, and Teddy Nakrulis.
Yeah.
So these guys are putting up big points as probably their top 3 scorers. I think it's fantastic that these organizations, these teams are able to put a second varsity team out. I know you had like your New Triers that have like 3 and 4 teams, but that's got to mean everything to these guys that maybe wouldn't make that one varsity team that's out there. So I just think it's great for them, and some of these guys are going to be moved up to varsity, like you said, already 1 or 2 getting a call up. So it's just great, and the feeling in the building is electric. A lot of good music, and we're ready to go here.
Yeah, and you talk about, there's a handful of seniors on this team. You don't want to have someone close out their senior year on a JV team. So if they're not ready for that Varsity 1 team, they'll come play in this Varsity 2. As we are ready to go here, the starting goaltender for Glenbrook South, Isaac Bunnell. 323 goals allowed average and an .872 save percentage. On the other end of the rink, it's Benjamin Melnick, a 321 goals allowed average and an .891 save percentage. Glenbrook South wearing the white, Glenbrook North wearing the black. As we are underway, 17 minutes on the clock here for the North-South game here at the AHL level. Nice crowd on hand, but here comes Glenbrook North, but that puck poked away by GBS. Now Contreras of the Spartans. as this one will be sent in right on Bonnell. He tips it to the corner as Mendoza picks it up and played it off the boards and grabbed in the far side corner. They can't clear it out. Here's Lyons with a shot. Save made by Bonnell, as the first shot on goal of the game belongs to the Spartans, but it was stopped by the Titans.
Yeah, Lyons came in unchecked, just grabbed the puck at the blue line, just walked in about 25 feet and just let it go.
Here's Caleb Sitt, handing it to himself. He crashes the net, tried to throw a backhander towards the blue paint, but nobody there to knock it home. Puck kept in at the line, but now the Spartans will come out to neutral ice with it. The Titans back over the line. This is Pinto down the right wing side. Puck taken away after he was hit into the corner. And this one's knocked into the zone. Well, Glenbrook South, a record of 9-2. If you'd believe it, sit in 5th place in the AHL, but that's just because they have plenty of games in hand. They are the leaders of the league in terms of point percentage, as they are 11 games through their season. Here's another shot on Bonnell. He makes his second save. Now a board battle far side near the Titan bench. Anthony Pinto out to neutral ice and beyond. Icing waved off. So Melnick will set it up for his man. Now to the near side. Out to neutral ice. Circus between his legs, but it didn't work out. It goes right to Oliver Moeller. Now near side. It's Quinn. Touch back by Norwood to Ahlgren. Then Ahlgren runs into Dunn, drawing some attention from the Glenbrook South fans on the hit. The first meeting of the season between these two, that's always how they like to plan it out, as Henry Norwood centers it. Now picked up by Quinn, right circle, takes a shot on Melnick, but he makes the save. The Titans' first shot on goal of the game draws some applause from the left side of the ring.
Yeah, Dylan, that Glenbrook North hit on the GBS player kind of woke me up a little bit, because when we just did the alumni game, you really didn't see that. I mean, you're not going to see those types of hits in an alumni game, but here it's more serious, and these guys want to put some bodies on some bodies.
Glenbrook North, a record of 8-4-4 coming into this one, as they've picked up 4 points from overtime losses. But in general, a record of 500 in terms of wins and losses, as this one's backhanded into the zone. Quinn chasing after it for the Titans. Circus pressuring him, but now Mitchell Adams got it to Lomer. Now to Tutai, as he tried to play it out but kept in the zone. Lomer back to the near side. Puck intercepted by the Glenbrook North alternate captain Dunn. Now below the line. Hit by Adams, knocks the puck off of his stick. Lomer now, Tutai will help get it out. McCrulis, his intended target with a backhander, but that one's in the skates, as we get an offside call as that puck just came across the line in front of the Titan bench. A stoppage in play, 13:54 on the clock, as we do stop time here in this official league game.
Yeah, the other thing we didn't have was a stop clock, so now I'm back in my groove. Now I'm used to it.
Titans and Spartans, north and south. One of the bigger rivalries in the state of Illinois when it comes to high school hockey. Varsity 1 plays tomorrow night, with the JV game tomorrow night as well, but Varsity 2 right here, right now. Here's Sitt into the zone, centered at Tubacanik with a shot, and that one stopped by the goaltender Melnick. Now the other way come the Spartans, but this one off the boards and down. Mitchell Adams will get to it, or pardon me, that's Mendoza instead, as it goes to the far side corner. Long stretch pass looking for Tubacanik, but it missed him. So it goes all the way down for an icing stopping play.
What a great a break for Tubacanik, and then he got the shot off. Even better save.
Yeah, as we
you
take
can see
another
here,
look at it
it just kind of takes that carom off the boards. A nice pass, and Tubacanik doesn't take any time to shoot it, which is what he should have done, right? He just take that puck and rip it right on net, and made a good save. The North goalie, excuse me.
So we get back underway, still no score. Early on in this one, first period, here on the Wintrust South Hockey Network. There's McCrulis down the left wing side. 2-on-1 with Adams. He tried a shot, but he sort of fanned on it, hit the side of the net. Now Pinto up high, tries a shot, tipped on net by Tutai, and the save is made by Melnick.
Wow, what a save by Melnick.
Sokol with a shot, stop, big rebound given up, but the Spartans will grab a hold of it and come out of the zone. Here's Semko getting around one man for the Titans as they battle in the corner. And a shot save made by Benel. He made another save off the rebound. And he hangs on to the puck.
Wow, really? Benel just returns the favor. Wow, that was really cool.
Here's that save on the two-tie chance. That was a really nice deflection.
Wow, right through the middle, and then just a redirection onto the net. And he actually put the glove on it. You'll see here, he gets that left-handed glove on this puck as it's just coming right through the slot. Just tips it, boom.
Oh, wow.
Didn't hold on to it, but enough to make the save.
All right, back underway. Glenview Ice Center, the home of this North-South game, will be at Centennial Ice Rink in Wilmette tomorrow night. As a big hit, as really the North player got the worst of it, as he tried to knock one of the Titans into his own bench. Now Copeland will backhand it in on Benel. He steers it aside. Lomer off the end boards for Quinn. Now to neutralize Chen. Taken by Brkovic of the Spartans. He tries a shot, blocked by Lomer's skates, and it goes wide. Now Quinn can't get it out. Chen with a shot from the left point, but that got blocked. It'll go down to the below the goal line once again. Quinn to the near side.
That's going to go out.
Rings around the boards and out to neutral ice. And now Contreras into the zone all by himself. He'll fire a shot, that one wide of Benel's net. Now Circus threw it to the slot. Went through a couple of Spartans, and Oliver Moeller will try and get it out. Contreras kept it in. A shot gets blocked. As now Norwood up to Algrim. He spins and backhands this one deep. Michael Algrim. Pardon me, that's Ryan Algrim, his younger brother. As this one sent into the zone by Glenbrook North again. Graham Vanderplug. And taken away by Andrews. He tries a shot, that one high of the net. Rebounds picked up in the near side corner. Another centering pass, Andrews, but it bounces to Moeller. And here come the Titans. Moeller over the line down the left wing side, whiffed on his dump-in attempt. Caleb Sitt, and the puck now taken away by Glenbrook North. Circus, top of the left circle, I should say, takes a shot cleanly into the glove of Isaac Benel. He hangs on.
And Benel had to make that stop and hold on because he had, is it Quinn? GBS North player just coming right in, smoking right in on him.
All right, face-off to Benel's right. Tubuchanik at the dot, wins the face-off back for the Titans. Chen in the zone. Now it's centered. Smith high slot for the Spartans. Backhander on net, kicked out of there by Benel. Now it's Caleb Sitt for the Titans. Near side corner, plays it off the boards and out. Racing after the puck is Scheffler. He got to it down in the near side corner. Blew a tire and lost the puck. Tubuchanik swoops in there to bail him out. Jerry Tubuchanik. Now Mendoza tipped on net as it was sitting in the blue paint, but wouldn't go. Excuse me, that's Charlie Tubuchanik. Vanderplug towards the net. They score, but it's waved off as the goaltender was out of position, but we didn't hear a whistle. Let's have another look at that replay.
Yeah, the GBS player is celebrating, but he was standing right next to the ref when he waved it off.
I mean,
I think it's just probably, I don't know, like it's hard.
The behind the net cam will give us the best view of what happened.
Is it an interference call? You'd almost think that he would have to make the call if he's not going to allow the goal.
He should have blown the whistle right when it happened. As now head coach of the Titans, Jimmy Philbin Jr. will get a word from the referee. I mean, at the end of the day, it was the right call, but you're exactly right, John. You got to blow the whistle there.
Yeah.
All right, well, 10 minutes exactly on the clock here in the first period. We saw a puck to the back of the net, but awaiting our first goal. As here's Charlie Tubuchanik down the right wing side, tries a shot. That one missed the net. And it's picked up by the Spartans. They'll get it outside the zone. Graham Vanderplug, how about those stick handles? As it's brought back into the zone by the Titans. Stretch pass, just missed Scheffler's stick. Now North takes it away. They can't clear it out. Sitt with a big slap shot. And that just missed the net. And hand pass, it wouldn't have counted anyway, but let's take a look at these stick handles by younger brother of Asher, Graham Vanderplug in the neutral zone.
Yeah, he does
Watch
a little
this.
dance here and keeps the puck, keeps possession of it, and is able to make an offensive threat out of it. The Vanderplugs, well represented in all the leagues and all the teams.
No kidding.
Including the
Alumni?
alumni game.
We saw 3 Vanderplugs for that one. Of course, Glenbrook South president David Vanderplug and some of his younger brothers as this one hits the protective netting. A great night here at Glenview Ice Center. The first ever alumni game for the Glenbrook South Hockey Organization took place just before this one. Sam Schwartz on music and PA duties tonight as he gets to take a little break here from announcing the goals, as final score of that one through 2 periods was 11-4 in favor of the gold team versus the blue team.
By the way, put me down on the record for really liking his voice. I like it. It's a great PA voice.
Now here comes Alex Tutai. He takes a shot. Couldn't find the 5-hole of Melnick. Halfway through period number 1, 0-0 game. Here's Sokol. But the puck comes outside the zone. This is Copeland for the Spartans. He'll send it in. Goes down below the goal line as Anthony Pinto to the far side. Now out to Makrulis, a 2-on-1. He's got Mitchell Adams to his left. Makrulis takes a backhand shot, he scores! Teddy Makrulis gets his 6th goal of the season, and the Titans strike first.
Yeah, if you take a look at that play, Dylan, as the 2-on-1 came over that blue line, you watch that defenseman just move closer to the other player, giving Teddy Makrulis an open lane to just put one move on the goalie, and he just backhanded it in. Beautiful goal.
All right, so the Titans strike first. 8:30 left in the first period, their 9th shot on goal. And this one will be sent back down into the zone. Teddy Makrulis, that first line, dominant. That's now his 17th point here in the AHL this season. As Lyons retreats back into his own zone. Now a battle for the puck, near side corner, Titan zone. No looking to knock it out. Algrim involved. It's kept alive by Andrews. Nice play by Norwood, though, to pick his pocket. And Lomer eventually will backhand this one out. Sent into the zone by the Spartans. It'll go down below the goal line and played to the far side. Off the near boards and out. Chen back into his own zone. A packed house here at Glenview Ice Center. Lots of Glenbrook North fans in attendance as well. Big hit by Steele, knocking one man off the puck. And it comes back out to the neutral zone. Now the Titans, a bit of a miscue as this puck will go to De Leon. De Leon centered it. Backhander. That one wide of the net. Now to the far side corner. Another board battle. The Titans will come away with this one. Lead pass finds Mitchell Adams. Here comes the captain, but it's knocked off his stick by Chen of the Spartans.
Really great play by Chen as he just took a last desperate swat at that and connected and got that puck
now
away from the player.
Here's Mendoza. Near side corner, backhanded to the far side, and the Spartans will come away with the puck. Here's a pass to Semko, taken away by Vanderplug. Now Boivay back into his own zone. Mendoza intercepts in neutral ice, but offsides of the Titans. And that'll be a whistle with 6:27 to go in the first period. South up 1-0, 9-8 the shots on goal.
Yeah, a lot of good action, Dylan. We've only got, 10 minutes gone, and we already have 17 shots on net for both teams combined.
Just getting started here in this one. First of 3 North-South games here before Thanksgiving. This one, the Varsity 2. Tomorrow night it'll be Varsity 1 and JV, both of those at Centennial Ice Rink. As now the Spartans in their own zone get it out to the neutral zone. Mendoza. Contreras Over the line for the Spartans. He gets around Vanderplug, lost the puck. Now here's a shot. Save made by Bonnell as he catches it with his left-handed glove.
Yeah, that might have gone over the crossbar, but he still took no chances. Stopped that puck. And did pretty sweet glove action. Dylan, maybe you could tell our listening audience, why would the north-south game be played in Wilmette? Is it just a neutral spot?
It's a bigger stadium.
Okay.
I mean, look at this Glenview Ice Center that opened in 2020. They don't have as many seats as the old Glenview Ice Center did. That north-south game used to be at the Glenview Ice Center before they tore that one down and rebuilt the building. So over to Centennial to fit as many people into that barn as they possibly can.
And they actually, as you were just saying that, I was just remembering last year and the year before, the massive crowds, massive crowds. I think well over 1,000 people for each of the games.
I think they estimated 1,200, so you'd be exactly right there.
Yeah, like all along the glass, they have stairs going up to like other locker rooms and need people on the stairs. The whole thing is really fun.
The only thing that the parents might not be as happy about is there's no bar at Centennial Ice Rink. So any alcohol will have to be, well, I'm not going to say that, but you can catch my drift. This one's offsides. We'll drop the puck in the neutral zone. 5:27 to go in period number 1. The lone goal from Teddy McCrulis, his 6th of the season in the AHL.
And a really sweet goal that was.
Back to center ice, as a matter of fact. Mitchell Adams ready for the draw against William Brkovic. And Brkovic wins it of the Spartans. He'll send it back down to the Titan zone where they regain possession. Pinto to the near side for Sokol, flipped out and picked right back up by Fisher. Out to neutral ice once again by the Spartans. Pinto, the alternate captain, will backhand it in on net. And taking no risk is Melnick. He will cover it up for another whistle. Titans O-zone face-off coming up here with 5 to go in the first.
Sokol's another name besides Vanderplug that you'll hear throughout, you know, the Glenview hockey scene. You just hear a lot of it, so they seem to have a kid in every single division.
Yeah, Daniel Sokol here on Varsity 2. Adrian Sokol, of course, graduated a few years back, and now Adam Sokol on Varsity 1. As we drop the puck at the right wing circle, a tie up at the face-off dot, but eventually possessed by the Spartans. Kept alive by Quinn at the right point. Down to the corner, Kariotis hits a man into the boards. As it goes to the far side, it's done. Flipping it out to neutral ice, glove down by Lomer. Now another board battle here on the near side. Fight for the puck. Circus gets it ahead. Here's a shot on Bonnell. He makes the stop. Thought about freezing it, but will play it. But now we will get a whistle after all as it's rung around the boards and goes up and into the netting.
Dylan, I don't know if you noticed, the hitting is picking up here.
First meeting of the season between these two sides. I mean, it's a rivalry. You expected that, although we haven't seen a penalty yet.
Well, I never want anybody to get hurt, but there's something fun about hearing those boards smash when somebody puts a good lick on somebody.
And with our ambient crowd and sound effect mic, you can hear it right where you are watching as well. Icing here against the Titans. As we remember that here in high school hockey, it's not a hybrid icing like the NHL, so it doesn't matter if you win the race, it's just if it goes all the way down.
I think I might have forgotten that. Dylan's only mentioning that because he saw the look on my face.
All right, face off in the Spartan attacking zone. They'll win it. It goes down below the goal line. Vanderplug, now it's Mitchell Adams instead for the Titans, leading the puck up ice. Adams plays it off the far boards, got to his puck. Down below the line, centered at two-tie right there. He couldn't get a whack on that. Now the Spartans out to neutral ice. Taken away by the Titans, but given right back up to the Spartans. It's De Leon, but swooping in there is Mendoza for Glenbrook South. He plays it to Vanderplug far side. As now a lead pass finds McCrulis. He's got the game's only goal so far. He looked to center it. Couldn't find Tutai with that pass.
I think that was another great play by Fisher to stop that puck, because McCrulis was trying to throw that across ice to where the lone GBS player was coming in on the left wing.
Couple men change on each side. This one's deflected in by Algrim, but it looks like just before center ice, so it's icing. Dylan Ward here on the call. John Ward, my father, to my left. As we get down to 3:19 to go in the first period. We haven't seen a shot on goal in a while from either team. It was 9-8 for a long time. Now it's 9-9 in shots. As the puck falls, and GBS comes away with it. It's Norwood sending it in on net. An easy stop is made by Melnick. As now it goes back out to the neutral zone, dumped in by Sokol off the far boards, and will be picked up by the Spartans below the goal line. Just missed a pass, and that'll go all the way down for an icing. So the Titans with another O-zone draw coming up here. So we've had a lot of whistles as of late in this one. 2:52 to go in the first. Still 1-0 on the goal by Teddy McCrulis.
Yeah, when you look at the crowd here tonight and you look at the score 1-0, it really keeps everybody into this thing. You know, where, you know, people are, you know, anxious to see what will happen next. 2-0 lead or a 1-1 tie.
Will we have either of those take place before the first intermission? We will find out. As the puck falls again, the Spartans cleared out to neutral ice, but right before the Titans dump it right back in. Tubuchanik pressuring down low. It'll be played to the near side. And the Spartans get it out to the neutral zone. Sokol trying to get it right back in. As now McCrulis, now Scheffler instead, I should say. Sit trying to keep it in, but the puck leaking outside to neutral ice. Here's Daniel Sokol. Smith pressuring him. But now it's grabbed by Pinto out to Sit. Now Pinto lost his stick, and it gets sent back to neutral ice for Sokol. Bit of a neutral zone war happening here. Neither team has had clear offensive zone possession during this play. Sokol here in his own zone will spin, get the puck back for Anthony Pinto. Back to Daniel Sokol. Stretch pass out to neutral ice. McCrulis settles it down with his skate, but it gets picked up by the Spartans instead. Here they come, down below the goal line. Pinto knocks the man off the puck. As he looks to backhand this one free, it's kept alive by the Spartans. Here's a shot on goal, tough angle, but the save was made by Bonnell. Far side corner. Battling for the puck are the Titans and Spartans in their first meeting of the season here at the Varsity 2 level. Anthony Pinto, as we close down on 1 minute to go in the first period. A centering pass, that one didn't work, as it's thrown in front once again, but it gets knocked out.
It was a really good, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, really good shift for Pinto. He just kept his legs moving when the North player was coming around the corner with the puck and moving to the back of the net. Pinto just kept his legs moving and stayed right with him, and eventually was able to grab the puck.
Back down to the Titan zone, Vanderplug. Out to Adams. Puck knocked off of his stick. And here comes Andrews with 23 seconds left in the first period. Here's a shot by Dunn, right in on close. And I believe that went high of the net, maybe a partial deflection for Bonnell. As we have a penalty coming up against the Titans, they'll touch up as we get elbowing the signal with 12 seconds left in the first.
They might be pointing at Adams.
Yeah, it looks that way. Mitchell Adams to the box. Doesn't take a lot of penalties. His fourth trip to the box this season only. And the Spartans will go to the power play.
And we just came from that alumni game where I think they had one penalty at the end.
One penalty shot.
Just show that penalty shot. You're not going to see a penalty shot here unless it's an actual infraction that results in a penalty shot. But
well, all Titan penalty kills are sponsored by Anna Vanderploeg Trial Attorneys. Only 4 seconds to go before we switch sides, as the last-minute chance is whiffed on by Brennan. And that brings us into the first intermission. The teams will meet at their benches and talk things over. But the Titans, still with 1:40 left on their penalty, lead 1-0 after 17 minutes.
Yeah, North has an advantage of 1 shot more than GBS, but GBS has the 1-0 lead. So they have the important column 1 so far. But they can't just sit on that. You know, they know that, you know, there's no, obviously there's 2 periods left to go here, so it wouldn't be playing to sit on a 1-0 lead. But that next goal would be important for them to give them a little bit of breathing room.
All right, well, we'll take a brief timeout here on the South Hockey Network. Don't go anywhere. Second period coming right up. Welcome back to the South Hockey Network, everybody. Live on YouTube, live from the Glenview Ice Center. We've got Ryan Sheedy on camera today, filling in for Gerard, who's just taking a little break. Dylan Ward here on the call, alongside John Ward. First period saw the Titans score 1 goal. That was it. Teddy McCrulis with the tally, but now the teams will switch sides, and the Titans will have 1 minute and 48 seconds left to kill Mitchell Adams' penalties. The Spartans will get to work on the power play, their first of the game.
The only good thing about that, Dylan, is they don't have a fresh sheet of ice. Glenbrook North doesn't have a fresh sheet of ice to work that minute and 48 seconds worth of power play. So we'll see if that, you know, helps GBS in their game. Sorry.
There's a GB on both sides as we are underway in period number 2. Short-handed comes McCrulis. He centered it to Ty. Couldn't get that backhander on net. The Glenbrook North Spartans, kind of a weaker power play, and there are 15 games in the regular season, only 5 power play goals. There's a miscue there. Pinto trying to hack it out, but Lyons brings it back in. Lyons, left or right side circle, I should say, centers it. De Leon, and back up high Fisher, but a nice stick by Tutai as he pokes it out of the zone. 1:05 to go on the Spartan power play. Battle for the puck. We got another penalty coming up on that near side board battle just outside of our viewing zone. I still haven't seen the call yet or who it's going against, but the penalty box door opens on the Glenbrook south side.
It might be Tutai here.
And yes, it is. So 2 members of the Titans' first line in the box. And we're going to have an extended 2-man advantage here for a minute before another Spartan power play after that. So a big opportunity. You got to think the Spartans are going to want to take advantage of it. But the Titans need a huge kill right here. Spartans win the face-off. Here's a quick shot save made by Bennell. Rebound. It sits on the goal line before it eventually gets hacked in, as it looked like it was going to be a miracle stop from Isaac Bennell. But then Glenbrook North has tied the game.
Dylan, I think you're exactly right. I think there was a little backhander there. Bennell made the stop, and then it just sat on the line, and the North player just took one more last stretch for it and tipped it back.
We'll see the behind the net cam. This will give us a good idea of what happened.
I think Bennell makes that initial stop, and then it's just fiddling around there, and then is that 48 who scored the goal? 38.
And we're about to hear the news from Sam Schwartz. But 1-1 the score, so that'll end the first penalty. But now a fresh 2 minutes for the Spartans to work with. 68, Blake Smith, 4th goal of the season for him. So only Glenbrook North 6 power play goals we mentioned. They'll try and score another one here as Mitchell Adams out of the box with the power play goal. Tripping call, perhaps, and the blue paint does not get called. As now Adams tried to get this one ahead for McCrulis, but that pass just didn't connect. As a big hit down on the far side corner, knocks a man down, drawing some attention from the fans on both sides of the rink.
Yeah, I think the North player just had all the physics on his side. Thought that looked like a clean hit. Looked worse than it was.
Now Vanderplug pinning the puck up against the boards, but GBN comes away with it. Behind the goal line they go. Here's Lions. Taken away by the Titans, and still with 30 seconds left on their PK, they will clear this one all the way down. Here are the Spartans behind their own net. Tubuchanik is pressuring. As the Spartans outlet pass through neutral ice, they'll come over the line down the left wing side. Vanderplug pressuring. This comes to the near side for the Spartans, still with 6 seconds to go on their power play. Behind the net, it was Sullivan Lions, but a whistle, and I believe it's because the net came off its moorings.
Yeah, I think Vanderplug got high stick there coming through the slot. We don't have a replay of that, but he definitely got high sticked. And so then you got the push there by GBS to just kind of halt that play. So it might be a smart play because that puck was just coming too close to the net there.
All right, 1 second left on this power play. Alex Tutai getting ready to come out of the box. He'll go to the bench for a sub. Caleb Sitt onto the ice. And we are back to 5-on-5 play. So the Spartans 1 for 2 on the power play there. Is now done for Glenbrook North. We'll send this one into the zone off the far boards and in. Thrown to the net by North. Save made by Bennell. Is now done. Threw it up high. Here's a shot by Circus on the rebound. They couldn't bury it. As now the Spartans repossess the puck. Boy, that was a prime opportunity for them. Here's Contreras. Now down to Circus. Puck took a funny bounce and centered for Dunn, but the Titans swipe it out of there. Now Dunn gets it back. Tries a backhand shot. Easy pad save for Bennell. Now to the other side. Glenbrook North dominating most of the second period so far. Titans are still looking for their first shot on goal. Lions to the slot. Andrews just tipped that one wide. Are we sure the Spartan power play is over? Now the Titans finally get it out to neutral ice, but it's repossessed right away by Glenbrook North. 12:53 to go in the second. Glenbrook North leading shot 6-0 in this period. Titans trying to hack it out. They cannot. Down below the goal line. This one's centered. Grabbed by the Titans, and they'll clear it. It'll be an icing, but they will take it, as here in the high school level, you're allowed to change. And a much-needed change coming up for Jim Philbin Jr. and his crew.
Yeah, I think that was by design. I'm just going to get that puck out of here. I think North is pressuring, and so there's two reasons for that, the change and just to stop some of the pressure that their goalie Bennell was seeing.
Left circle face-off to Bennell's right is what I was going for there. Mitchell Adams at the dot, loses it. A shot on Bennell is stopped. And the rebound out to the neutral zone, chasing after it, McCrulis. He's got the Glenbrook South goal. Bidding for a second, but couldn't get a clean chance on net. Now Pinto. Daniel Sokol back in his own end. Plays it off the boards. Sokol now. Mitchell Adams. Plays it off the near boards again, looking for Tutai. It eventually got to him, but not how they intended. And Tutai will backhand this one all the way down. McCrulis to the near side. Now Mitchell Adams behind the net. Plays it off the goal. Looking for Tutai in the slot. Couldn't get it to him. Now McCrulis behind the net. Threw it in front, and the Spartans hack this one out of the zone. Anthony Pinto to Teddy McCrulis. And Brkovic getting this one out to Copeland. But the Spartans just a step off sides. Was about to call it if the ref didn't. And they'll draw a whistle with 11:18 to go in the second period. Shots on goal favor the Spartans 17-10.
A little bit of a sloppy game here in the middle, Dylan, between the blue lines. A lot of pucks bouncing around. I think it starts hitting some of those passes a little bit with more success. I think that you're going to see more of an offensive threat by either team.
Now this is Mendoza down low. Here come the Titans through neutral ice. This one's played along the near boards and down. Chasing after it, Caleb Sitt, but it's hacked out of the zone as it rings around the boards. Braden Mendoza goes to the near side. Graham Vanderploeg tipped ahead, but given up to the Spartans once again. Here's Contreras taking a shot. That one's kicked out of there by Isaac Bonnell. As now Scheffler plays it off the boards, looking to get it out. There's a big battle there. Philbin's wondering why there's no penalty called. Yes, there is. So we'll see if we caught that on replay.
We got an elbow here coming up.
Yeah,
north, I think.
The right call. So Blake Smith goes to the box. He's the man who scored the Spartan goal, so he's all over the score sheet tonight. And a much-needed power play coming up for the Titans. All power play sponsored by RSM. The power of being understood. Yeah,
Smith doesn't mind getting on the score sheet when it's a goal, but you don't want to be on there one for a penalty.
All right, Glenbrook South 9 power play goals in their 11 games. Here's a shot. That one's held on to. They're second place in the league for power play goals as well. We'll see if they can get anything cooking here.
Yeah, so Pinto grabbed that puck at the blue line, and he kind of wristed it in. The only problem is all lane was open, and there was no GBS player in front to screen the goalie, so it was an easy save.
This faceoff's won by GBS, but it comes all the way back out to neutral ice and beyond. Two-tie, backhands this one deep. Adams chasing after it, but Lyons got to it first. Sent down below the goal line, McCrulis looking for an option. Already with a goal tonight. Up to Pinto, top of the circle. Now McCrulis gets it back. Teddy McCrulis, far side, slap shot. On net by Two-tie, but deflected high by a stick right in front.
I like what McCrulis was thinking. You know, you just rag the puck there on the sideboard, and you just wait and you look for your options. I got one at the point, I got one in the slot, and you may look towards that point and then pass it over another 20 feet closer to the net. So that was good play, and somebody got a stick on that one to send it into the net.
Titans looking to make it 9 AHL wins in a row. 12 wins in a row in the overall season, as they are red hot right now, a 9-2 regular season record and the best points percentage in the Academic Hockey League. Power play goal to take the lead. This would be a great time for it, as this pass by Tubuchanik. Now Scheffler, Vanderploeg, battle for the puck as the Spartans find it and clear it all the way down.
Yeah, GBS has to be a little bit cleaner on those passes that get the puck into the zone. Then they can play their hockey, but they got to start hitting some of those passes and getting it over the blue line and keeping it there to put some pressure on North.
Graham Vanderploeg leads the charge. The defenseman's shot gets blocked. Mitchell Adams picks it up. Behind the goal line, he swings around to the near side. Back up to the left point, Vanderploeg with a shot on goal. In and out of the glove. Rebound backhander by Two-tie. And just getting enough of it with his glove was Melnick, the goaltender for the Spartans. Now Vanderploeg centered it. Mendoza down below the line. McCrulis. Far side corner. Titans with 9 on the power play. Sent up to Mendoza. Now down to the left side corner. They can't clear it out past Vanderploeg. Now they will get it out as the Titan power play unsuccessful in its first look of the evening, as we are now halfway through the regulation portion of the game. One apiece here between North and South. Tutai spins and slings it in. Melnick behind his crease. Pressuring is McCrulis. As Teddy McCrulis. And the puck taken right back by GBN. Here comes Dunn, playing it off the near side boards and out. It goes all the way down for an icing.
Yeah, that icing was a little bit ill-advised. He was well short of the red line when he just kind of backhanded that puck down. So now they're going to have to defend against GBS, right, in their own zone here. So
Norwood, Algrim, and Moeller, the forwards for Jimmy Philbin Jr. Lomer and Quinn on D. Drop of the puck. It's taken by Algrim. As Circus now will come behind his net. Play it to the near side for Lions. Now Dunn backhands it out. Racing ahead is Copeland. Down the right wing side, puts on the brakes, centered it, but right in the skates of Ryan Algrim. Puck deflected out of the zone by the Titans. They'll chase it down, but it will go far enough for an icing. Even though Norwood won the race, John. We can whistle with 7:11 to go in the second period.
You'd think I'd remember that. Now that play by North was better. It was the same backhand dump. And this time he did hit the center line, and he put a little bit of backspin on that puck, so it just nowhere near going all the way to the end of the ice.
All right, ready for the drop of the puck. Circle to Bennell's right. As the puck falls, it's won cleanly by North. Centering pass, looking for a deflection from a man in front, didn't get it. As now Scheffler gets it ahead to Buchanan, who runs into a body. But the puck sent all the way down below the line. Scheffler pressuring, but Contreras for the Spartans. And they come out of the zone with it. Daniel Sokol slaps it in. Bounces off the end boards and is picked up below the goal. Caleb Sitt threw it in front. And a big hit on the near side as one of the Titans, Scheffler, runs into a man. 6:30 to go before the Zamboni comes out, and we cut the ice. Here's Anthony Pinto. A miscue there by Scheffler. The puck was going right to him, but instead it'll be flipped down and into the zone. Here's Pinto through the neutral zone, fires a shot, saved by Melnick. He'll hang on for a whistle.
You know, I just watched Scheffler. The three moves that he made, it was kind of like a forward skate, a backward skate, and a side skate, and that just would have put me in the hospital. and you know, he never even touched the puck, but that's what it called for as that puck changed directions so quickly. But these kids are so flexible, they can get away with that.
Let's just say we didn't see many of those moves in the alumni game just before this one. Vanderplug, but the puck taken away. Here come the Spartans over the line, left wing side, shot on goal. Easy one for Bennell. Comes to Vanderplug near side. Puck taken back by the Spartans. Behind the goal line. This is sent down low. Brennan turns around, fires. Tough angle, but save made by Bennell. As the puck stays in the zone by Chen, spinning around and firing a shot for the Spartans. That was Carter Dunn, I believe, or someone who's not on our roster anyway. As the Titans come the other way, it's McCrulis battling for possession in the neutral zone. He gets knocked off the puck. Magnuson down to the circle. Brennan turns around, fires a shot wide. Now Mendoza lifts it out. Stretch pass finds McCrulis, but he just lost an edge. He would have had a breakaway. But instead, Adams will center it for McCrulis, then try a wrap around himself. It didn't work out. Titans with a key grade A opportunity to score there, but could not bury it on either the breakaway or stuff chance. Tutai finds McCrulis. He takes a shot. Just sent that one over the net. And that'll stop play with 4:38 to go in period 2.
I like that play by McCrulis because he gave it he put his stick out as far as it possibly could go and kept that puck on sides, and then gave GBS that offensive chance to do that. And sometimes that's just what it takes to get these plays going. You have to, otherwise that just would have gone down maybe,
Oh, that shot
icing
by Lomer nearly got deflected by Moeller into the net, but it just missed his stick. Now this one's punched ahead, would have been a hand pass, but it's possessed by the Spartans, so that gets waved off. Brkovic now for Glenbrook North, back in his own end, plays it off the end boards. Contreras back down to Fisher. So Spartans just playing some keep away here from the Titans as we remain tied. Now this one ahead, Quinn chasing after that puck in his own zone. As it's knocked out, here comes Moeller through neutral ice, but the puck knocked off of his stick. Quinn trying to rush up ahead. Now Norwood looking to backhand it deep, but it gets sent out to the neutral zone. Here's Haynes getting it ahead for Contreras. Lomer chasing after it as we get down to 3.5 to go. Here's Eckstein taking a shot, that one wide of the net. Now Brkovic comes up high with it. Sent it down to the far side corner. Another board battle. And the Titans Algrim will play it off the boards, and Moeller now will play it out of the zone. 3 minutes left in period number 2. So we've got a close one here. The Titans scored in the first period. Teddy McCrulis before the Spartans tied it on a 2-man advantage early in the second period, as we haven't seen a goal for nearly an entire period's worth of time. As Algrim can't backhand it out, and he still can't hack it out as it's kept alive in the zone. Scheffler, and now the Titans will just hack this one out. To Buchanan getting to the puck first. He centered it. Pinto, the left point, sends it across. Here's a shot. That one just missed the net. Sit right in front as Buchanan has a good chance. He hits the goalpost. Puck sitting in the blue paint. And eventually it comes all the way outside the zone. Titans' first real dangerous scoring chance they've had in quite some time. This one sent in on net by Scheffler. So we've gone a while without a whistle too, if I'm not mistaken. As this one's into the zone. The reason I know that's because I haven't heard your voice in a while, John. Now Pinto back out in neutral ice. Being pressured. Plays it off the near boards, waiting at the blue line to get it in was one of the Titans. But now Circus for the Spartans done. We get down to 100 seconds left in the period. Will we have a whistle before the horn? That's the question. As this one sent in by the Titans, no icing. Melnick settles it down. Sure, one whistle, the Titans would be okay with scoring a goal here in these final minutes, give themselves some momentum to come out on the fresh sheet of ice. Here's a shot save made by Bennell from a tough angle. Mitchell Adams coming ahead with it. He'll get it up to McCrulis, just on sides according to the linesman. But now a miscue and the puck taken right back by the Spartans. They've got a 3-on-2, De Leon down the right wing side. As here's a shot, big save out the thud off the pad from Isaac Bennell. Now right in front, Andrews sent it in. The goalie thought he had it frozen. Not yet, the puck sitting in the blue paint. And eventually it's covered up. Boy, some dangerous chances there for the Spartans. Let's have another look and see what happened there.
Yeah, that sequence is making a lot of the GBS fans nervous. Behind them, looking for the whistle. Doesn't get it. Puck is flopping around.
And then this was the chance on the other side.
And he just kind of tries to sneak it in there off of the Glenbrook North player.
25 to 17 your shots on goal, as they credit North with 3 quick ones right there. And down to 37 seconds. Can either team take the lead before the Zamboni comes on the ice? Here's Fisher over the line down the left wing side. Pressure from Mendoza. He'll send it back up high to the left point, across De Leon. Intercepted by the Titans. As Mendoza gets taken down. Another hit into the corner. Some of the physicality ramping up in this one. But here's a backhand shot. Big save made by Isaac Bennell. Now top of the left circle. This one's deflected to the near side corner. 5 seconds on the clock. As the Titans get this one out, will they have enough time? No.
Wow. That number 15 on the North team, throwing the bigger GBS player around there, gave their team a pretty good opportunity.
Timothy Semko.
Yeah, well,
Name on that.
He had a good shift there, had some momentum, and he's throwing his body around.
All right, well, the Titans score 1 in the first. The Spartans score 1 in the second, as we are tied 1-1 going into the third. John, any final thoughts on the first 2 periods before we cut to break?
You know, just that I think there's sequences in the game that are pretty chippy and kind of boring. You know, like sometimes you don't even have to call the play. Just wait about 10 seconds, and then when somebody breaks out with the puck, because it's going from one team stick to the next, it's kind of just bouncing around there, and then maybe a play develops from it, but it takes a little while for that to happen. So I hope you see a cleaner third period. You're going to have a fresh sheet of ice, so you might certainly see some more speed on some of these teams, and I think that's probably what the coaches are going to tell them. Start skating faster, and opportunities will come your way.
All right, Dylan Ward, John Ward, will be right back for the third period in about 10 minutes time right here on the South Hockey Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a minute or so, we'll be taking the raffle winners. So stick around as we will announce the winners. Chicago, $125 in gift cards. 164031. Put your hands up if that's you. It looks like we have a winner. 164031.
They know the puck has to go into the net, right? It's so close. I don't know if you can see it from there, but from up here.
Again, we still have the wild card ticket. It's 164002. 164002. We've got $125 in wildfire gift cards. A pair of black and white Mylar, Peter Mylar sportwear. Set of 2, and the winner is 164052. 164052. If that's you, make yourself known. Our next prize is 2 blue Glenbrook South Hockey quarter-zips. One is the GBS logo, one is the 50-year logo. The winner is 164045. 164045. Looks like we have a winner up there. All right, the next prize is a power hockey stick signed by somebody. Signed by Quino. And the winner is 164043. 164043. That is you, make yourself known. We already have a winner. Look at that. Congratulations. All right, we're about to pick our next winner. We have a big ticket. Do we have a prize? This is an Old Callahan USA Miracle on Ice hockey jersey, signed by O'Callahan. And the winner is 164061. 164061. If that is you, make yourself known. Looks like we've got a winner for the O'Callahan jersey. All right, that's the end of our raffle.
Welcome back to the South Hockey Network, everybody. We apologize for the long intermission. We didn't realize there was going to be some raffles happening, so that was more like a 20-minute intermission, and I told you all 10. So we are finally ready for the third period. I'm Dylan Ward alongside John Ward, my father, as we get set for the third period. I got to refresh myself on what's happened in this game because it's been so long, but the Titans scored in the first period. It was Teddy McCrulis. It was a 2-on-1, really nice backhand move. But then early in the second period, it was a goal by Blake Smith on the power play, and that tied it up. That was only 56 seconds into the period. And John, we have not seen a goal since. It's been a pretty nice performance by both goaltenders, but especially Evan Bonnell for the Titans, making 25 stops on the 26 shots he's seen. His only goal allowed was on a 5-on-3.
Yeah, I think we're in for a pretty tight game here. I just don't see any team running away with it. Whoever gets the second goal probably is going to have to really fight even for the third one. So we'll see what happens here. It should be a tight game. Some good goaltending's going on, and if we can just have some crisper passes, I think you're going to see a couple go in the net.
Titans looking to make it 12 wins in a row in overall play, 9 wins in a row in the Academic Hockey League. Well, they've got one more period here against the Spartans and maybe some overtime in the cards tonight. We will see. But the Titans will go back to their first period shooting sides of left to right, while the Spartans from right to left. The Glenbrook South Titans wearing brand new alternate jerseys, a white jersey with some stars, gold Glenbrook South lettering, and GBS on the front and center, and on the pants as well. So here we go, the first line of Ty Adams and McCrulis ready. While the defenders, Vanderplug and Mendoza, and we are underway in period number 3. A fresh sheet of ice to work with for both sides. And as the Spartans work with it in their own zone, looking to get it out, they cannot, now they will. Mitchell Adams couldn't get over the line cleanly, gets dumped down deep. A nice crowd here at Glenview Ice Center tonight for both teams, as this is the AHL edition of the Thanksgiving tradition rivalry series between North and South. Vanderplug keeps it in the zone, then takes a hit. Now it goes down into the corner as that shot goes wide. Now, near side corner. This one sent to the other side. Adams tried to one-time that one at the doorstep. He could not. So it's Mendoza taking a shot. Save made. Rebound sitting right there as it's swiped out of there. Vanderplug takes a shot. That one got blocked on its way. And now the Spartans will send it out of the zone.
Watch Semko. He just put a big hit on the GBS player, and he's the other guy that took down one of the GBS players right at the end of the second period too. So he's on a little bit of a mission.
We haven't seen many penalties in this game for a rivalry game as this puck gets stuck in the net, on the backside of the net, and that stops play. As now they'll have to try and fish it out, figure out where that puck went.
Well, Dylan, I do think, if you take a look at those first 2 periods, this game very well could be decided by special teams. So we'll just have to see. You got to keep your composure, make clean hits, don't do anything, stupid out there.
All right, D-zone face-off for the Titans. They score an own goal as a centering pass goes off Lomer and into the net. Glenbrook North celebrates it as they take the lead for the first time tonight.
Yeah, just a bad break. Puck comes from behind the net, out. Sometimes that's a good play. Just get it out there, and you never know what'll happen. But this one is thrown out, and it just hits Lomer, I think.
Oh, that might hit the stick of the goalie.
That might have hit the goalie stick. We might get a better look here. The puck goes behind the net, then you just throw it out, and hard to tell there.
Either way, it was, whether it was the goaltender or not, it was banked in by the Titans player. And it's a tough one to give up in a game like this, as now Berkovic centers it as one of the Titans runs into the net, trying to defend that pass over. And the Spartans, for the first time tonight, have the lead 2-1. They've been dominating in shots on goal, up 27-19 right now. And in that second period, they outshot the Titans 16-8.
Yeah, well, like I say, I think goals are going to are hard to come by, and so even a 1-goal lead now one-goal lead now might be, you know, it's just tough to tie this game, but certainly you can do it.
Lots of time left. Is this one sent in on Bonnell? He makes the stop. It's always important for the goaltender after allowing a goal like that to stay focused, not let it affect your mental state. Now Norwood behind the net. Puck taken by the Spartans. They'll try and play it off the glass and out. They do. It goes all the way down for an icing against GBN. Offensive zone faceoff coming up for GBS. 14:51 to go in the third.
Yeah, I think there's a player, just some basketball player, I'm not quite sure what his name, maybe Michael Jordan, who said, "I look forward to the adversity I'm about to face." Well, now GBS has a little bit of adversity, so they got to answer the call. Reach down deep.
Trying to keep the win streak alive are the Glenbrook South Titans. Jimmy Philbin Jr. and company. As the puck falls at the right wing circle, Mendoza down below the goal line, Kariotis right in front. They try to backhand it home. That was Kennedy. He could not. Now it's picked right back up by the Spartans. Played off the end boards and backhanded out. Vanderplug chasing after it. As he plays it off the near boards into Kariotis. Kennedy, they can't get it out. Dunn keeps it in. Now Andrews looking to keep that one in. It looks like the puck stayed on sides, but now it'll come out, so that's all moot. It's Contreras left circle, fires this one wide. Now to the far side. Dunn gets it down low. Behind the goal line, the Spartans work with it. Mendoza gets in the way of a centering pass attempt. McCrulis streaking in neutral ice. Mendoza, now Adams, it's centered. Mendoza right in on net, tries a shot, save made by the pad, rebound, they try to hack it home. Adams right there, goalie lost his stick, as the defenseman will give him his stick for the time being, then go to the bench for a change. Now here come the Spartans over the line. 13-20 to go in the third period. The Titans with a flurry of chances there. Tutai looking to tip this one out, but Chen keeps it alive. Chen down below the line. Sent it deep. And Mendoza will play it to the near side for Daniel Sokol. Chen backhands it low again. Sokol off the end boards, picked up by GBS. Here's a pass out to the neutral zone, but offsides here. So Mendoza will be able to circle back with it for the Titans. GBS with a 5-2 lead in shots on goal here early in this third period. As now Chen out to neutral ice. Circus, but intercepted by Adam Sokol. Tutai will come over the line with it. Fire a shot, that one got blocked. Rebounds grabbed to Buchanan. He shoots that one wide of the net. Tutai, tough angle, tried to bank it in off the goaltender. He could not. As now Semko rushes ahead with it. Turning on the Jets, but good play there defensively by Pinto to knock that one off of his stick. Now this is Lyons. He sends it in. Goes behind the goal line. Daniel Sokol can't get to it before one man for North did. That was Sullivan Lyons. Now a pass out to Moeller. Pardon me, Scheffler. Then he gets hit into the boards, but Fisher sort of got the worst of that. The man who knocked into him. Now the other way come the Spartans. Semko drops it. De Leon over the line. Touched by high stick, it appears. Then the Titans will get possession after that, so that cancels that out. Copeland knocks it low again. Sort of a dump and chase battle here to start this third period is now Pinto. It's tipped out of the zone, played to the near side, nobody there for the Titans, so it goes into GBN territory. Lions. Now to Copeland. Copeland dumps it in. Lomer got to it. Suddenly down to 10:49 to go in the third. Here's a shot. That one blocked on its way by Quint, getting his body in there. Now Lomer. And eventually it'll be brought out of the zone by Algrim, but intercepted by Copeland. Algrim will get it again. Now up to Moeller. He tips it in. Rakovic brings it around the boards. Lomer can't keep it in. It goes all the way down. And that'll be an icing against the Spartans, setting up an O-zone draw for the Titans here with 10:19 to go in regulation.
GBS is, when they feel pressure, they're trying to get that puck out of the zone. And I think what they're doing is they're starting to skate before they actually have the puck. And they're missing some of those outlet passes. They're just trying to chip it out. So they lift up those heads a little bit and look and see who's available to pass it to get it out.
Oh, that one hit the crossbar off a backhander right off the faceoff. I don't think the crowd really realized what happened there, because otherwise they would have been a little bit more ooh and ah. But the first line out for Jimmy Philbin Jr. Contreras keeps this in right point. Sends it down below the line. Mitchell Adams. Puck takes a crazy bounce off a stanchion, but will be repossessed by the Titans. Adams looking to tip this one out. Now Lomer for the Titans finds Adams waiting in neutral ice, but that one past him. He tipped it, so no icing, as Contreras will grab it behind the net. Now Dunn backhands it low. Adams to the near side, Mendoza. Two tie, that one just past him, so Lions will dump it right back in for the Spartans. Titans need to get something going here in period number 3. They still only have 5 shots in the frame. They've only allowed 2, but they need to tie this game up. Here's Vanderplug looking to split some defenders. He could not. Caleb Sitt, big slap shot. That one stopped by the pads. Boy, Sitt can really shoot that puck off the slapper. Something you don't see a lot in high school hockey. It's more about the wrists and snap shots, but you have a good slap shot and you can put it on target. It's a good asset to have as a player at this level.
Yeah, that was fantastic. I love that, right? Because it's so rare.
Sitt now to Buchanan. Charlie to Buchanan, takes a shot, save, rebound, Sitt crashing the net. Couldn't get a clean shot on. Halfway through period number 3. It stays 2-1 in favor of Glenbrook North, who scored early in the second and third periods. Here's to Buchanan with a shot. That one hit the side of the net. Now he'll throw it back below the net. Scheffler to the near side.
This is the kind of pressure that will cause a penalty to happen.
We haven't seen one in the third period yet. As this one sent out to neutral ice, North might have a 2-on-1, but these guys at the end of a long shift. Here's a shot save made by Bonnell. Now Fisher back after it. The Titans change some bodies. Brennan gets knocked into by Daniel Sokol, a big hit. And a good clean one too by Daniel Sokol.
Yeah, he just timed that perfectly.
He'll knock this one into the zone. And repossessed by the Spartans. Here comes Smith, just offsides. Let's take another look at that hit, and then we'll go all the way back to that face-off. And we'll see how close that one hit the crossbar.
Yeah, just a clean hit, just got the shoulder in. It was so good that Sokol turned around and looked at the guy on the ground. He goes, hey, listen, I need to enjoy that for a couple seconds.
And then there's that chance off the crossbar. Let's look at that goal cam real quick as play resumes in the meantime, but we do just want to show you this angle. Look at that.
Man. Quarter inch of a game.
That would have tied the game for the Titans, who have only scored 1 goal tonight. It was scored by Teddy McCrulis, who's chasing after the puck now. That came with 8:31 to go in the first period. McCrulis down below the goal line, looking for a pass. He'll go up high with it. Pinto, top of the circle. That one tipped wide of the net. Now Daniel Sokol. Hit up into the near boards. Tutai shoulders it down. Goes down to Mikrulis. Mikrulis up to Daniel Sokol. Sokol down low, tip down low again for Tutai. Between his legs, got it to Mikrulis, who tried a shot. That one didn't make its way through a maze of bodies. Now a stretch pass finding Smith. Looked like he would have had a partial breakaway, but he couldn't get a hold of that one for it. This one sent down. It will be an icing against GBS.
A game of inches.
Yeah.
A game of inches.
6:19 to go in the third period. Titans out shooting the Spartans 8-3 in the period as they crawl back. Only trail by 4 in the shots on goal now. 29-25.
Well, they're going to have to get this puck out of the zone, and because Glenbrook North has put a decent offensive game together here.
You can feel the tenseness in this building, in this rivalry game. Here in the stands, it's a 1-goal game, everyone biting their nails. Here comes Tubuchanik. He might turn on the Jets here. Charlie Tubuchanik, his shot never got on net as Lyons swiped his stick in the way. Now sit, near side corner. As this one sent outside the zone, here comes Haynes. Looking to get around Mendoza, he could not. Mendoza spins to elude a check from Haynes. And he'll hang on to the puck. Getting to crunch time now for the Titans, who trail by 1 with 5:20 to go in period number 3. Sent out to neutral ice, Lyons will poke it down as it's picked up below the goal line. Mendoza for Glenbrook South. Braden Mendoza will send it into the zone. Fisher behind the net. Pressure coming from the Titans. As now Mikrulis plays it off the boards and up high. Daniel Sokol fires, that one blocked. Now it's Pinto. His shot gets blocked as well and close. Adams swipes it up to Pinto. Left point, down below the line, Mitchell Adams. Now Mikrulis. Teddy Mikrulis. Battle for the puck in the corner. It's found by GBN, and here they come. Lions, that looks offsides, and it's blown dead by the near side linesman. 4:29 to go. We've still got a little bit of ways till we get there, but we got to keep a close eye down to our left for Bunnell to get the signal to sprint to the bench.
Yeah, GBS is just, they're battling two things. They're battling north and the clock. So, pressure-packed game. We'll see what happens here.
A face-off win for the Titans. Daniel Sokol looking to play that one off the high glass, but he just missed it. Goes out of play. We'll drop the puck again. 4:22. Smith will go against Tubuchanik at the face-off dot. As the puck falls, and it's shot real quick on Isaac Bunnell. That one stopped. Pinto pressuring. Down to the far side corner. And now Tubuchanik with 4 on the clock in his own zone. Charlie Tubuchanik, stretch pass finds Sitt. Caleb Sitt pulls it ahead as he lost the puck while he was looking back to see if he had any help. As that puck stays in the rink. And GBN, but Pinto knocks it ahead. Caleb Sitt grabs it. Back to Pinto, and the Titans have to wait to avoid a too many men call. Played off the near boards, and racing after the puck to avoid an icing is Scheffler. He's got possession. 3.5 to go. Staying put for the time being is the goaltender, Bunnell. Now the other way comes GBN. This one's knocked into the zone as Mendoza picks it up. He'll send this one in again. Tipped out of there by GBN. Still no penalties in the third period. Now would be an opportune time for the Titans to draw a power play if they can. Here's a centering pass and a quick shot, blocked in close. Now up high, Contreras takes a shot, save made, or actually that was blocked on its way. Now Adams can't get it out past Semko. Played across to the near side, just on sides. Here's a backhand flipper, that one way high of the net. And Tutai plays it out to Vanderplug, who plays it out to Mitch Adams. Nice pass, Mitchell Adams over the line, down the right wing side. Goalie staying put for the Titans. McCrulis can't get that one to a man. Now here comes Lyons splitting some of the D. Sends it in on net, save made by Bonnell. The net comes off, but the ref hasn't noticed. And this one will be sent out to the neutral zone. 2:15 to go in period number 3. 2-1 Glenbrook North as they've scored 2 unanswered. Titans need to get some sustained possession here in the attacking zone as time is quickly running out. This one's tipped in. The Spartans trying to clear it out. Scheffler, as now you can see Bonnell starting to inch closer to the hash marks, but he went back as soon as GBN knocked this puck out. 100 seconds left. Can the Titans tie this game? Here's Sitt. You gotta think the goalie will come off now if the Titans can get into the zone cleanly. Sitt will backhand this one down. It goes below the net. Creeping out of his cage is Bonnell. He'll circle back. Jimmy Philbin makes his line changes and gets line number 1 out there. Here's Pinto coming across down the right wing side. Centers it. Adams backhander just missed the net. Waiting at the hash marks is Bonnell. This puck comes all the way back. The stop sign from Jimmy Philbin. Now Sokol ahead for Pinto, tipping it, but it goes to Lyons of GBN who knocks it in. Sokol, now Pinto.
GBS is going to have to take a chance here.
We haven't had enough time for a timeout by Jim Philbin Jr., so this puck's knocked in. McCrulis chasing after it as the puck is frozen by the North goaltender. As Bonnell gets to the bench, you gotta figure the timeout's being called here by Jimmy Philbin Jr. And with an attacking zone face-off coming up, he'll be able to have the goalie on the bench for the face-off. So it's been a struggle for the Titans to have possession in the attacking zone. They are able to knock the puck in, but they just can't seem to get that clean passing going in the attacking zone here in the 3rd period, and they're going to have to drop a play now with 6 attackers to do so.
Yeah, it's that first goal syndrome, you know, and then you get snake bit, and no matter what you do, I mean, you got to give the Glenbrook North goalie credit. Melnick, I mean, 31 saves out of 32 shots. So, you know, it's just a tough game in your own barn to get that puck in. So, right now they'll take an ugly goal, they'll take a sweet goal. They just can't take long to do it.
All right, timeout is over. The face-off will be at the right wing circle, as Jimmy Philbin's 6 attackers are Mitchell Adams, Alex Tutai, let's see here, Teddy McCrulis, Braden Mendoza, looks like Graham Vanderplug, and Anthony Pinto.
And I think Pinto's got the best defenseman for GBS tonight. Maybe he can turn his great defensive work into an offensive scorer.
All right, well, Mitchell Adams getting set for this face-off. Here we go, empty net. He wins the face-off, back up to Mendoza. Right point, down to the circle. Here's Tutai with it. Goes across. Vanderplug can't hang on to the puck. GBN just pinning it up against the end boards. It comes free. Back up high, it's Anthony Pinto. Towards the net, save made, rebound! Tutai just backhanded it over the net. And the North Spartans will clear. It will be an icing. Man, oh man, people have their hands on their heads at Glenview Ice Center after that one.
It was going to have to be a very good shot anyway. I wouldn't say that he, like, you know, look at this rebound. It comes to Tutai, and he's just backhands it. It was just a tough play, a bang play.
As we'll now get ready to drop the puck at the left wing face-off circle. That close to tying the game. 20 seconds left here in period number 3. Drop of the puck. False start off the draw, and they'll add time to the clock as 20.0 has been restored. Drop of the puck, GBN wins this face-off. They can't clear it out. Kept alive by Pinto, but the whistle sounds as it touches the Spartan bench. And I don't know why that would move the face-off out to neutral ice.
I didn't even see that. I saw it just go into Pinto's glove, and he just batted it down, but the back referee called that.
Well, there's still an empty net. Still enough time for the Titans, but they'll need to do something quickly. Here's Mendoza to Vanderplug as the Titans come into the zone. Vanderplug got it to Pinto wide open. He takes a shot. That one stopped. Rebound! That one hit the side of the net by Vanderplug. 3 seconds left as they battle for it in the corner. And time runs out as the Glenbrook North Spartans will take it 2-1, but not without a flurry of chances by the Glenbrook South Titans at the very end. And that close to tying the game on several occasions. But they'll drop this one by one.
And I also see Glenbrook South leaving the ice, so they obviously don't do the handshake.
No, they wait till the end of the season series for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
What a tough game. What a tough game for, before the period started, we talked about how we just thought nobody was going to run away with this. So that's a pretty tense game. One goal being scored, and then, you know, at every single play, every time you got within 10 feet of the net, you didn't know what was going to happen. So for no more goals to be scored, we actually talked about that, and then that's actually what happened.
All right, so that's going to do it for our coverage of the AHL's North-South game. We appreciate you spending your Tuesday night with us. Don't forget, tomorrow night, the JV team as well as the Varsity 1 team will be in action at Centennial Ice Rink. Varsity at 6 o'clock, JV at 8 o'clock. You need a wristband to get in, but make sure you come out for what's going to be a wild one at Centennial Ice Rink. Don't forget, the JV game will be right here on our YouTube page, but in order to watch the Varsity 1 team, you're going to have to tune into Marquee Sports Network, and the SHL Network production will be broadcasting that game on Marquee, so that will be your exclusive way to watch that one live. And then afterwards, 24 hours later, it will be posted on the SHL's YouTube. John, any final thoughts?
No, just that this was a really tough game. I think both teams put everything out on the ice. Glenbrook North ends up the winner. Tomorrow night, the big one, guys. You know, it's a lot of fun. Try to get out there to see the game. So,
all right. So for Gerard Boris, our technical engineer, John Ward, my name is Dylan Ward, saying thank you again for watching the games with us, especially if you watched both the alumni and this Varsity 2 game. Don't forget, tomorrow, the Varsity 1 North-South game along with JV, 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock for those. One more time, the final here tonight, Glenbrook North 2, Glenbrook South 1. We'll see you next time right here on the South Hockey Network.